Good morning. Referring back to Bright, my little moment that I'm going to share with you has something to do with what he said, I think. And it's about our encounters with someone different from us. The background of my encounter happened about a year ago. It was at the big Kroger on North Decatur Road. And I had a beginning of a sinus headache. I was rushed. The traffic was horrible. I was mad at myself. I'd made a birthday cake and forgotten the candles, a new trip, and just one of those moments, okay? So I go into the Kroger and I go to this aisle where the candles and the little sprinkles and the birthday adornments are beside the baking goods. And there's a man standing there. And I figure, well, he'll move in a minute. What? No. He continues standing and staring at the sprinkles and the candles and the adornments. And so I get closer. And meanwhile, I look at this guy because he isn't moving. He's short. He is tubby. He has on old clothes spattered with paint. He has a scar on his cheek. He is not very physically attractive. I am stereotyping him, right? So I get a little closer, expecting him to move. He is totally focused on the shelf that I want to get to. Totally focused. He doesn't move. So I did what I have found to do. I go, he doesn't move. I'm getting even more upset because I was already in a bad mood that had to do not with him, but with me. Finally, I get louder, at which point the man turns around to me and he says, "Oh, I'm looking for candles." And I said, "Well, so am I." And I'm rather irritated, I'm sure. I'm not nice. And he says, I can't find blue candles. And I wanted him to move along. I says, "Well, I'll help you." And we look and there are no blue candles. And he looks extremely disappointed. And he continues to stand there. And finally, he says, "Well, I don't know what to do." And I'm thinking, "Guy, it's only candles." And so then he turns around and he shows me his cart. And in the cart, he said, "You see, my son is going to be 6 today. And see what I have for him." And he showed me in his cart a sheet cake. "Happy birthday, Jose." Now that's a small motion, but the way he said it was like he was giving this kid the sun and the moon. He was so proud, and he had to get the blue candles. Well, my whole mood changed. And I said, "Well, I don't think they're blue candles, but maybe we could get another color." He says, "He's a boy. It has to be blue." I said, "No, there's chocolate around the edge of your white cake. You know, I think maybe green or yellow would work." He says, "No pink." And I said, "No pink. Green or yellow, what do you think?" And so he chose the green candles. And if I could have, I would have hugged the man. And I thought, all of my stupid travails, all of the big gifts my friends get, this man gets joy from simply the color of the candle. And my whole perspective changed. So I went out of the parking lot and the sky suddenly opened up and there was a double rainbow. I'm not kidding you, a double rainbow over the city because it's a high parking lot. And the boy pushing the carts in, I said to him, "Can you see? There's a double rainbow." And he smiled at me and he was happy too. I have remembered this small encounter for over a year. I can still see the man's face, his pride. It was a small, small moment. And those small moments, now more than ever with Corona, can make a difference.
Thank you, Kay.